Down to D.C. for some breaking news from our Emily Wilkins on the Hill. What do we know?
Hey, Scott. Well, of course, we've been following this debate around the Affordable Care Act tax credits. They're set to expire really right around this time, and that is going to mean that for millions of Americans, health care premiums are going to skyrocket. Congress is, of course, rushing to find a potential solution on it, but Speaker Mike Johnson told members of the media today that he would not be allowing a proposed amendment that would have continued extending those tax credits. House Republicans are going to vote tomorrow on a health care bill that Johnson says will reduce the cost of health care premiums, but it has nothing to do with those tax credits. It would allow them to expire, and that's concerning for some of the more moderate Republicans in his party, particularly those facing difficult elections in the midterm, who say that they need to have a vote on them and that Americans need some relief from the higher premiums that they are already seeing. Meanwhile, we know that there is a group of bipartisan senators who are trying to find a path forward, but again, the clock is really running out here. A number of Americans are already facing premiums that have doubled since last year, and there is expected to be an impact on the private market as well. Scott?
We're looking really at the end of the year, right? So we have a 2-week window essentially. So if you're not going to get anything next week, does this imply that there's zero chance you'll get anything before the end of the year, or is the political pressure just going to get to the point where there's going to be no choice but to have some sort of vote?
You know, Scott, I think the political pressure is definitely going to continue. I mean, this is definitely set to be an issue that will be a part of the midterms next year. Everyone here up on Capitol Hill knows that. They might not be able to get something done before the end of the year because they only have a few days left, but there does seem to still be some willingness to try to see if they can get this done retroactively, maybe do something in January, have the prices apply. Not 100% sure on the logistics there, but I can tell you that at least the pressure is not going to go off necessarily just because we get past December 31st.